From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat.
Good evening, I'm Danielle Shenk with your headlines for Tuesday, February 18th. The loss of Trooper Kyle McCasey, a 10-year veteran with the Nebraska State Patrol, has devastated family, friends, and fellow officers. McCasey was helping with a crash on I-80 involving a Nebraska Department of Transportation snowplow when tragedy struck. As McCasey spoke with the plow driver and asked them to move, the plow unexpectedly went in reverse and hit him. He died at the scene.
His infectious personality impacted countless people throughout his life. To lose him in the line of duty was not only the loss of a trooper, but someone who affected the world for the better.
McCasey, stationed in Omaha, had served in various roles, including crisis negotiator. The Sarpy County Sheriff's Office is investigating, and the Iowa State Patrol will inspect the snowplow. In Lincoln, 41-year-old Timothy Washington's 80-minute crime spree Sunday began with shooting 34-year-old Phil Moon Cuckoo near 13th and E Streets. He then hit an SUV, stabbed a tenant at an apartment complex, and stole 2 cars. Over the next half hour, he hit 5 vehicles and a pedestrian before crashing into a tree and a light pole. Cuckoo died from his injuries, while the stabbing victim's injuries were non-life-threatening. Washington, paroled in December after a 2022 robbery conviction, now faces multiple charges, including first-degree murder. Former CHI health doctor Jacob Smith faces federal charges for allegedly sending child pornography to an undercover investigator. If convicted, he could spend decades in prison. While employed at CHI, Smith allegedly communicated with the agent, confessing to fantasies about sexually assaulting 2 children under the age of 4. A search of his home found multiple devices, including his phone, with over 100 files of child porn on it. He's now in the Saline County Jail awaiting trial. In other news, Lincoln firefighters spent much of the day battling a house fire near 25th and L Streets. The fire, which started around 7 a.m. in below-zero temperatures, destroyed 1 home and damaged 2 others. No injuries were reported, but 6 residents are displaced, with the Red Cross assisting. LFR believes the cause is accidental, telling us space heaters were in use where the fire started, but the investigation is ongoing. At the state capitol, a column by Senator Lauren Lippincott criticizing DEI hires in aviation is angering colleagues. He called DEI division, exclusion, and ineptitude. Newly elected Senator Victor Roundtree shared his frustration on the floor, saying he hasn't slept well since reading it. Other senators, like Megan Hunt, have condemned Lippincott's comments, calling it the same old resistance to racial progress. Also happening today, several bills are being discussed, including Governor Pillen's proposals to address the projected budget shortfall. The bills focus on cutting spending for institutions like UNL and increasing taxes on items such as vape products, alcohol, candy, and soft drinks. Lastly, Nebraska football running backs coach E.J. Barthel will remain with the team through the 2027 season. Barthel, entering his 3rd season, received a 2-year contract extension and a pay raise from $293,000 to $450,000 per year. Despite being linked to openings at Penn State and Texas, he'll continue coaching under Matt Rule. And a reminder to check out our closings page. Several school districts, businesses, and churches are closed tomorrow due to the bitter cold. Rounding out your night beat is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to The Night Beat. Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.